to the beach, the closest beach to us, to pick some seaweed. I've never used that as fertilizer in my like growings before, but I've heard it's pretty good around the strawberry plants. And I'm trying to do everything as like organic and natural as possible. So we'll try and see how it goes. If nothing else, it's really nice to just be out on the beach, and there's quite a lot of seaweed around. Let's see if you can see it. Little bridge. And behind that park bench there's some seaweed. So we'll pick some from there. Seaweed. This little Donna slept through the whole thing. It's amazing how well she sleeps when she's in the baby carrier. I mean, I think I collected one big IKEA bag, the big blue ones, and I think maybe I need more. It's probably not as much as it feels when you carry it because it's really heavy. But I might have to start with this because the other ones I have are paper bags, and I don't trust that in the car. Yeah, I was just thinking about the seaweed thing, and I remember hearing on the TV when I was a kid that some parts of Sweden back in the days, they would divide up the beach. All the farmers would divide up the beach and be like, you can have the seaweed that washes up on this beach for their crops and stuff. So I think it's really good. That's why I might come back for more. And I might make, because I'm making a couple more beds for veggies, like one for just lettuce, I think. And if I can make that with just the seaweed, and then, I mean, I live out in the countryside, so there's so many farmers around. I'm sure I'm allowed to go and take some horse poop or cow poop somewhere. And then if we dig up another bed, there might be some soil, and I won't have to buy that much soil. Because I don't know, it seems ridiculous that, we have the earth right underneath us all the time, and like everything is made out of soil, but I go to the store and buy soil in plastic bags. Like what? That can't be the most sufficient way of doing that. I know you can buy rent a trailer and go and collect it in some places, but I looked around on Facebook Market and haven't found any nearby me. So I mean, maybe if I write somewhere on Facebook, then there are people who have piles. I don't know, but getting some seaweed and some cow poop, step one. And then, that's like most of the things. And then you put like twigs and leaves and stuff in the bottom anyway. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Not going and buying fertilized soil in plastic bags, but making it myself. It's a good thing for nature. And also I'm cleaning up the beach. There's so much seaweed here, and I've seen that they come with these tractors and scoop it up and go and put it at the tip or somewhere, I don't even know, the recycling station, to get rid of it. So I am helping the community and Mother Nature. We are back home. Yes, we are. With our seaweed collection. And I've taken it out of the car because it was super stinky. Now we're just taking a little lunch break and letting the dogs out. I call this an Asian omelette just because it has cilantro and sriracha dressing on it, but it's so good. It's so good. So a quick break before we get back to our mission today, getting the seaweed out in the strawberry bed. and then walking the dogs. So I have one bag of seaweed that I'm gonna put in these two, I think. And then I have another bigger bag by the car that I'm gonna put in the, like, where I'm gonna have veggies later. Hi. I have a little baby down here. She just lost a sock and had a toy stuck in her face. So it's a little bit of work. But I'm gonna start with cooling them down a little bit. You can do this in the autumn, but I like doing it in the spring. And what I do is just try to like cut them down so there's like one plant visible that it's like, because right now it just looks like a sea of leaves. So just cut it down so it looks, yeah, like one plant each on their own. Because they're also trying to like get over the edge here. So I'm just gonna like keep them inside. So that's what I'll be doing now. Okay, so it was a little bit worse in there than I thought. There is so many offshoots. I don't know if you call them that, like where the plant has grown and then made a new plant and stuff. So it, like they're all connected and I can't get them up very easily. So right now I'm just like cutting them apart and then I'm gonna determine what is original plant and what is an offshoot. And then dig them offshoots out and try to maybe plant them somewhere else. I don't know if you can do that. Like, I don't know much about gardening. I'm just doing what I think is right. I don't really like Googling things either, so it's a lot of just figuring things out on my own. Because when you Google things, there's just so many things to read and people say slightly different things, and yeah. So I mean, it's not that important, but I just try things and see what works. So that's what we're doing now. Everything is so much slower with a baby as well. You're cute, but you're a lot of work. So we'll just keep going. So apparently the storage on my phone was full yesterday when I was like shooting one really long video, and I could just not be bothered to go in and like sort that out yesterday. But I fixed the strawberry patches. I will show you guys later. So I pulled them up, or actually I will go and do it now. We pulled a lot of them out. And yes, we did. And then put the seaweed around, and we'll see if that helps. Because last year we didn't get many strawberries, and I think it's because they were just spreading, like putting out new shoots, but not actually any strawberries. So this is how it turned out. So all this seaweed is protecting the strawberries, I guess. Oh, got some sun in your eyes, baby. And then this one that didn't have that, because this is a different kind of strawberries. They just never grew as big as the other ones. So I saved some. I don't actually know if you can get more strawberries from the old shoots, but we'll see. Like, it's better than throwing them away. So all of these came from this one. And more, obviously, but those were the ones that I thought were worth saving. Yeah. So now we're gonna bring up the rest of the seaweed up on the hill, because we have the little patch there as well that is not done. Because last year when I was gonna finish it, I was very, very, very pregnant. And it was just too much work. So there's 3 veggie patches up there. Look at my seaweed. Ooh la la. So there's 3 veggie patches up there. Only 1 is usable. The other ones are not done. 1 is not even dug. Because, yeah, again, I was just so pregnant and I didn't get... no one had time to help me, and I was just like, whatever. But because I want to put potatoes down, and you shouldn't put potatoes down in the same patch 2 years in a row, I need to get the other one done. So it's a little bit of a rush. So here you see patch that is not done or dug. This one is dug, and there is some stuff in it, like compost and twigs and sticks and stuff in the bottom. These poles are just resting here. And then this one is done completely. So I had potatoes and I had courgettes here last year, and they did so well. So now we want to get the other ones done so we can plant more stuff. Don't we, baby? Yeah. Here are the leftovers of the trees we fell last weekend. So I'm just gonna get going with putting this out. Look at this, I found in the old compost that I've dumped in here. It's, oh, I have to slide on it, hold on. It's old chili with the seeds perfectly like preserved inside. I'm totally gonna try to regrow these. It's so cool, it's like a perfect bag. It's not as much seaweed as I thought, but yeah, something like this, and then we'll just put some soil on top, and then we're ready for potatoes. So Iris and I have just been to the gym, and then we went to the supermarket, and then I figured I'd just stop by the flea market to see if they have any gardening things, because sometimes they have like good tools, and I'm looking for something that I can build. I don't know, like I've seen a picture on Pinterest of a herb garden, and it's like pots on top of other pots and stuff, but I think you build a base out of something else. I don't know. I was just gonna go and see what they had. They open in 15 minutes and the line is absolutely mental. Like, okay, I don't know if you can see, the door's like way over there around the corner and people are lining up. It's not a special flea market. It's open almost every day. Unless they know something that I don't. I'm not gonna lie, it is stressing me out a little bit. Oh my god, there's more people filling up. Okay, I'm not gonna rush those, so I'm just gonna like stay in the car. Maybe feed Iris a little bit, because I'm not standing in line. I'm not crazy. I would totally stand in line, but it's windy and I have a baby, so. Okay, they're letting people in now. I had to change Iris, and like I'm feeling the stress just because there's more and more people coming. Like, this is insane. I'm just like here, changing this little lady. Meanwhile, the line is slowly moving. So I'm gonna go now because I feel like they all know something I don't, and I don't want to miss out. So it's really bad weather outside. It's windy like crazy. Normally I would go surfing now and do my first surf for like 1.5 years, but it's actually too windy, so I can't. And gardening is just out of the question because we're like right in the wind, eye of the storm pretty much out here. So I am starting a new project. I ordered wallpaper, so that will be arriving next week. Super excited. But now I am making a jacket. I went to the flea market and I bought this like old blanket for 69 krona, which is like $7, I guess. And I want to make a jacket out of it. Never done anything like this before, but I'm like, how hard can it be? So I'm taking this old jacket and I'm gonna make a like tin plate out of it, I think, and then just see how it goes. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I fail, so what? And I got my shearing squad right here. Now it's time for the sleeve. There's nothing wrong with this sleeve. I quite like it on this jacket, but because of the blanket, I'm not gonna do the like cuffs or anything because I don't know how to do that and I cannot be bothered to learn. Yes. Hi. You're okay. You're okay. So I'm just gonna like leave this on the sleeves, I think. So I might want to do them like wider, like I don't know why, but I got this like kind of like kimono style in my head all of a sudden. So I'm just gonna do that, like wider and longer sleeves for the jacket, because yeah, it will just look cool, I think, and be easier to make. So we'll see. So I have pinned the shoulder front to the shoulder back, so I'm just gonna sew this together. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing here, so I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm literally just sewing this jacket together piece by piece. So we'll see how it turns out. It'll be fun. So finally, it's not ready, but it is as ready as I am gonna make it, like right now, because I don't have any buttons, first of all, and second, I need a little piece of fabric to put like on the inside, inside the collar. But I mean, for a blanket that I bought in a thrift store, I think this is pretty nice. Imagine when the buttons come on. And like, I might have to do something about the collar as well. And I'm putting buttons to put these green little things in. But I think it's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite comfy as well and warm. So, yay, so excited. So that's it for this week. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Until then, cheers!